Am I in the screen here? I'm
Here
in
we
the
go.
shot.
Oh yeah.
Got the right angle. All right, this is episode number 11. The Warrior Room episode number 11. I'm Shaun Campbell.
What's up? I'm JP.
Yeah, we're gonna open things up because we had some there's a lot of these TikToks going viral and people's reactions and all that kind of stuff. So we thought we'd open up with a reaction video here because I think those are fun. I don't know if you think they're fun, JP. But
It's kind of wild, I think. It's like people reacting to things that I don't know. You're gonna see in this one that we were just talking about. There's stuff that's
with these bad boys on.
I don't see anything. There's nothing there, right? And you're having reactions about stuff, and you're calling people out, and it's like, all right.
Okay, so we're gonna play it, and while we're watching it, we're also gonna show it up on the screen.
Let's see.
Up for myself, he threatens to call the police and revoke my membership.
Do you need something? Do you need something? Do you need something? Okay, I thought so. Keep it pushing.
If you're getting rude, you can leave. Nobody was looking at you any type of way.
I'm sorry, I don't see anything, right? Just because I don't see anything doesn't mean that the next person's not going to necessarily see it that same way, right? Like they might agree with this girl, right? And the challenge with it is that if this guy legitimately did nothing and just we were talking earlier about if you just randomly went like this, right? Because it's you're taking off your shirt or whatever, right? But don't even take off your shirt. Just even go to a store somewhere or go anywhere in the public and just move your arms like this. People's eyes are gonna go to you, right? Because something just happened in my peripheral, so I'm gonna take a peek and see what's up, right? To be painted as a creep or a pervert or whatever, however you wanna, slice it there.
And she's also acting angry. That was crazy.
And she's angry. Yeah.
Can I help you?
Right?
And he's like, what? What are you talking about?
What's going on here, right?
The guy was close. He didn't even know what was going on.
The unfortunate thing is that so even
she had to repeat herself.
Even if this gets clarified, right? So Joey Swoll's reaction there, he's he's trying to shed some light on the situation and basically try to clarify that here's what seemingly actually happened.
Yeah,
right?
Joey Swoll, when we were looking at we actually dug this clip off of his YouTube. But when we went there, Joey Swoll actually went one step further and he actually did a little background research on who the guy was.
And he spoke to him.
And he spoke to him.
Yeah.
And the guy's he didn't know, he had no clue what was going on.
Yeah.
Because the girl just saying, you got a problem. He's like, what?
What's going on?
And then he approaches her, and then, I don't know, I think maybe he eventually kicked her out of the gym, right? And apparently he has 2 daughters at home. He's working. It was an overnight shift, so this is 1 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah.
And he doesn't even know what's going on with this girl getting him attitude and yelling at him.
Yeah.
He didn't even know what was going on.
Yeah.
And so he's apparently working overnight shifts to help support his family. And here's some person. This is a nice guy, genuine guy, being accused of being a creep.
And then
just for likes and video, just for likes.
Exactly.
On videos on TikTok, or I don't even know what she had it on, TikTok, Instagram, or whatever.
And the thing with all of that too is that reputation's a big thing, right? Because one of the other things that Shaun and I were talking about off camera is if people only see her initial video, right, and influenced as such,
and don't look into it,
and don't check out the context or the background behind it or anything, right? Now all of a sudden it's just that guy's just straight up going to be labeled as the creep, and even if he didn't do anything, right? And so now
he didn't. Let's make that clear.
And yeah, I didn't see shit.
I would have looked longer than he did.
Right?
If I saw some girl because she did it waiting for a reaction, right?
Yeah.
And then when she didn't get a reaction, she created a reaction.
Well, and even more so too, like, you know, like, so like if you work hard and you look good, right? Like, you know, like we did another video where I was saying, like, you know, like how I've admired, you know, like female trainers or like whatever, like, you know what I mean? Like that, like I've seen where it's just like, oh shit, like she's in good shape. You know what I mean? Like, and I find it inspirational.
Yeah.
You know, like
we're talking about that. Yeah.
I'm not looking at her like, you know, like, oh, you know, like whatever, like I'm being some sort of creep or like, no, like it's just like, dude, like I'm recognizing your work and like, holy shit, like you
and you're even taking this too far because this guy didn't even recognize her work. He just didn't.
No, he didn't
even look at it.
He just glimpsed.
Took a glance.
He just glimpsed.
And apparently, what Joey Swall said, because she made a comment that she put in like a text, like as if he said,
damn, yeah.
But apparently, he could tell that the edit, it was edited, slowed down his movement of his mouth, so it looked like he was saying that, but he didn't even say that.
Yeah.
Like if you look clearly at the video,
Yeah.
this is what Joey Swall, because Joey Swall looks into he just doesn't make statements.
Yeah.
So we looked into it. You could see clearly that his voice wasn't even saying that. She just put that in. She's like, because she's thinking, oh my god, she's probably thinking after the video, she's like, oh, he doesn't really look like a creep.
Yeah.
How about I put, oh damn?
Yeah. Make it look like something.
So it look like he's saying something.
Yeah.
So when I say, can I help you? I have a good reason because I heard her saying, oh damn, but
Yeah.
he didn't even say oh damn. He said nothing.
The reaction is more justified.
He looked over like as if, like how anyone would look over.
And yeah, so like, you know, one of the things I was going to say is like, you know, like that the problem ends up becoming that like now if anybody else sees this person, right, like this guy, right, so then like now all of a sudden it's like, hey, Shaun, there's that creep, right?
Yeah,
like
exactly.
there's that dude, right? Like, you know, whatever, right? Because like for the most part, most people don't look into things, right? They don't try to dig for whatever like, you know, the truth might be and like
Yeah,
whatever,
social
right?
media posts are truth.
You hear a rumor or whatever,
An edited video, doctored video, that's the truth.
that's what it is.
Because such and such influencer who has 2 million followers said so.
That's it.
She's not doing it for the likes or the clicks or whatever. But then she probably doesn't even. She probably innocently, not innocently, but you know, because she's probably not even worrying about his feelings or anyone. She's worried about how many likes she gets, how many views she gets, and knows that these are going to get the views.
This is going to get some attention.
Get some attention, and it will, and it did.
Yeah.
We're talking about it. Joey Swall talked about it. People are talking about it.
Yeah.
But it's the wrong attention, right? You gotta be more responsible if you're gonna say stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's just crazy.
Yeah, there's
And there's there's so many videos like this on TikTok. It's like funny. Like I didn't have to look hard to find one. I said, let's do a reaction video. Oh, okay, well use this one. You find like instantly.
Yeah.
Like go to the shorts and
There's a consequence to it, right?
and a lot of these girls are being called out, and it's great to see because I bet you people, because the way the world is nowadays, it's a scary world for men, right?
Because anybody can basically say.
When I go to the gym, now when I'm at the gym, I think, okay, if someone's new to
Look at my feet.
or don't even do that. I'm just saying, because now when I go to the gym, I get myself saying, okay, if someone had a camera right now, what would they think of me, or what could they make it look like I'm doing?
Yeah.
Because when I'm between sets, I'm looking around, I'm checking things out. I'm not gawking, I'm not creeping, I'm looking around. You could, if you wanted to, you could edit a video that looks like I'm staring at guys.
Yeah.
Not that there's anything wrong with that. But you could, because I look at guys,
Yeah.
I see someone doing something weird on their machine, I'll look over, or you just see someone doing something, you're like, yeah, this guy's cool, or yeah, those are cool shoes. Or,
Holy shit, look at the triceps on that guy.
yeah, and am I a creep? No.
Right.
And are people ever looking at me? You don't think I can catch people looking at me? Who knows what they're thinking?
Yeah.
They may be thinking, who is this idiot? But they're still looking at me, and I can just say, what a creep.
I don't know about you too, but like, you know, like also like even in between sets, right? Because like, you know, like I think we've touched on this before. Like, you know, for a lot of us, like, you know, going to the gym, getting our workout or whatever, like we're in the zone. You know what I mean? Like, and like, you know, for some of us, this is freaking therapy. You know what I mean? Like,
This is
you know, like
your time.
This is your time.
Like, don't
right?
put me on blast.
So like, you know, like I might finish a set or whatever, right? And then you're just kind of like, you know, catching your breath in between sets. You're zoned out. What am I looking at? Nothing. Right? You know what I mean? Like, but like in your head, like maybe you're like, you know, you're thinking about something. Maybe you're just whatever. Maybe you're thinking about nothing. Maybe you're just literally zoned out.
That's the funny thing with guys, because women always say, what are you thinking about?
What are you're obviously thinking of something. No,
It's like,
actually,
nothing.
fucking blank.
When a man said, if women out there, when your man says he's thinking about nothing, just drop it. Because he probably is thinking about nothing.
That's it. There's like nothing going on.
Like, don't dig.
Empty space.
Because now you're going to create a lot of problems. Because
Right.
when he says, honey, what do you think about it? Nothing. It's
shit.
nothing. Just move on. Be happy it's nothing and move on.
2 things, Jack, shit. That's it. Right?
What do you think about Jack and shit?
Yeah, but you know, like if somebody was like having a camera somewhere or like, you know, whatever, right? All of a sudden it's like, you know,
Look how long you were staring at me.
You were staring at me the whole
For 30
time.
seconds.
Bro, I didn't even see you. You might be on fire, buck naked. I don't even see you. You know what I mean? Like,
Especially stuff like when girls like all of a sudden rip off their shirt. Like Joyce Wall called it the pump cover. I guess that's the new term now, the pump cover. Because even guys do it. You don't think if I'm wearing a tight tank top underneath and I got a baggy sweater on, when I go to take it off, you don't think everyone in there is going to look my way, even discreetly or whatever. They're all going to look and say, okay, what's this guy what's he going to show?
yeah.
Not that they're into me, not that they're creeping me. They're just wondering, like, they're curious. Okay, let's see what this guy's. He thinks he's all that. Let's see.
Well, and I know, like when I do it, like, you know what I mean? Like it's like, like I mean, okay, like my environment's a little bit different over here, right? Because it's a smaller space and all that, right? But like, you know, like even like when I've worked out at a commercial gym, if I feel like I got a nice pump going on,
You want to show it off, and you want the creeps.
you know what? But like
They're not creeps. I want people looking.
My
I'm
first
not gonna put them
thought-
on blast, and I'm like, cool, man, respect.
My first thought is not even about showing it off. That might be the second thought. But my first thought is initially it's just like, I want to see what the fuck this looks like. Right?
For yourself.
Because it's feeling pretty freaking, like, let's take a look. Right? It's
Like when I was younger, for sure, I did that all the time. I had a pump.
Oh, yeah.
Nowadays, I work out. I don't know. I'm more discreet. I'll keep the pump cover on and keep it on.
Yeah.
But when I was younger, I specifically would have a certain tank top I'd have on, a sweater on or something.
Yep.
And as soon as I got the blood flow going and the pump,
Oh,
that
yeah.
sucker's coming off.
Oh, bam!
And there's no such thing as creeps or this and that or,
No.
or videos or YouTube or social media, the websites. There's none of that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But we all did it. We all go through that phase.
Yeah.
Because even these girls are, if you take a wild look, just take a look. Next time you watch these videos, how old are these girls? Okay.
Yeah.
Enough said, right? They're in their 20s. It's a phase. When I was in my 20s, I wanted everyone to look at me.
Yeah.
I wore a tank top all the time in the gym.
Yeah.
I thought I was whatever I was. I probably wasn't all that, but I thought
Yeah.
I was. Because you're excited.
Yeah.
And you're both getting attention at that age.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like when you get a little bit older, you get a little more discreet and you don't need
Yeah.
that attention, right?
We don't?
It's still nice. Like if I took my shirt off right now, say she put him on blast.
Yeah.
If I was wearing a tank top and I took my sweater off, and that damn person at the gym looked at me, I'm like,
What the fuck? Nobody's paying attention.
No one gives a shit.
Yeah.
Let me put that sweater back on. Let me do this over again.
Like, oh,
Let's
shit.
do it round 2.
Maybe I gotta do bigger arms. More flashy.
And if I wanted to, we could have JP do a hidden camera, and we could catch the guys looking, girls
Catch
looking,
the reactions.
Creep 1, creep 2, creep 3, creep 4, creep 5.
Yeah.
Ding. How's she doing? They go ding, creep 1,
Yeah.
ding, creep 2.
Exactly, yeah.
So they're all creeps.
Yeah.
Because of the way they're looking. I mean, because everyone's gonna look.
Yeah.
So, some girl or guy rips off their shirt, we're looking.
Yeah. You know what I hate about all this too, right?
Sorry, we're probably going on and rambling, but it's all good.
One thing that I hate about all this too, right? It's like, you know, like, and Joyce Wool did it, and like, you know, like I even feel like as we're talking about it, it's like we almost have to qualify or validate, you know, like the opinion of it as well too, right? Because it's like, you know, because
But
in
I
this
don't
world,
condone. Oh, sorry.
there's absolute creeps. There are actually
There are.
legit creeps.
And you know the difference.
And
It's
you
not
know the
hard.
difference, you know what I mean? Like, and like, no, that's definitely not tolerated, and like, you know, fuck those guys, and like, you know,
Creeps
whatever,
are
right?
stuff like, an obvious creep would be if she does that and they go, oh yeah, mama. Like something like that, or whatever. Or if the girl walks by and they give a cat call.
Yeah.
But then some girls aren't even offended by that. Some girls, it's kind of like, ooh, give me a little
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
But anyways, that's like or touch or putting their hands on a girl.
Yeah.
That's creepy
Just make
stuff.
someone uncomfortable in,
Yeah.
in any context.
A little
right?
glance and you're like 20 feet away is not a creep.
Yeah. The point of it basically, I guess, is that like, you know, like sometimes with some people here that, you know, like in this situation, right? Like, you know, like you can create your own scenario, like where you're making yourself uncomfortable for whatever the reason is, whether it's likes, whether it's attention, like, you know, whatever it is, and then you're pinning it on somebody. But it's just like, the guy's like over there like,
Innocent
What the fuck did I do?
bystander at the gym. Like I said, the guy was working the night shift to take care of his family and 2 little babies. Like, come
Yeah.
on, this is ridiculous.
yeah.
We But and also under further review from the other TikTok video we did a reaction to, she baited the guy to come help her. Because while watching it, I was like, oh, did you realize she's laying there?
Yeah.
And she says, watch this. Okay, guys, watch this.
Yeah.
Then she looks like she's struggling with a 35. Any gentleman in a freaking gym, if I see a woman struggling with weight, I go over and fucking help.
Yeah.
And every guy here should, but now we're afraid to because it's kind of bullshit.
Yeah. I saw another
He
video.
looked like she was struggling, so let's just do that hip thrust thing. She's doing the hip thrust thing.
Yeah.
So she's down here, she got the 30, the whatever she got there. Then she tried to reach over to take the plates up. Who reached over to take the plate off like that?
Yeah.
You get your ass up, and it's not even easy. And then she's like kind of struggling with it.
Yeah.
Baiting the guy, then he comes over and says, you need a hand with that. Oh no, I got it, thank you. You fucking baited the guy, got him on TikTok.
See, he came over.
Okay, we're gonna move on to the 35s now. I want you to watch very carefully. Just watch. There's the 5 as 5 pounds. And these are the weights. Excuse me? You don't have to do that. It's okay. No, it's okay. I got it. Thank you, though. See what I mean? All right, here we go. Let's go to the gym, girls. Let me go with some girlfriends. This is ridiculous.
Came over here. Yeah.
And then she makes some kind of apology video later. I didn't quite see it, but apparently she didn't even apologize. You know when people make an apology but don't apologize? Apparently her video was like that. I still don't feel what I did was wrong, but if you, kind of like one of those things where they say, I'm sorry you feel that way videos, and everyone hates that way.
I didn't do anything wrong, but I'm sorry.
I'm sorry you
that.
feel that no, she baited the guy, she put him on blast. That video is way worse than this one.
Yeah.
Like that girl, oh my god.
And I'm sure that
We'll put the video together that one. That drives me nuts.
I'm sure that video is not going to go viral too, right?
Well,
So
she
like-
took that video down, right?
Oh, the original one?
It went viral, but she took it down. The original one, she took hers down and made an apology video.
Because what I was gonna say is like I'm sure the apology one is not going to go viral necessarily.
Oh no, I never even
So
seen
if
it.
like
It's
let's
not
say if
viral.
like 20 million people saw the original one and
The
like
only thing that's going not
20,000.
viral, you're getting people's reaction to like, I can't believe this girl's reaction. Here's her, that's some kind of a weak, whatever follow video. Or a weak apology.
Yeah. And the damage is done.
Oh, and apparently, oh my god, I don't want to get too crazy about this girl. Because you can't help yourself. I'm on YouTube more. I'm trying to become a YouTuber, right? So I'm on YouTube following all these things and all these dramas. Apparently she has, it's not an OnlyFans account, but it's equivalent to OnlyFans. I can't remember what it's called, but she has one of those accounts.
Okay.
Isn't that like what?
So you can look at her.
But you just gotta pay for it.
You just got to pay for it.
So she has one of those kind of things, and then she has like pictures on her social media like she's wearing next to nothing. It's like this, it's like ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you're paying for it, you can look at it all you want. Okay, so as long as you go to her site, maybe I should put the link here for you.
Oh God.
But no, because that's another thing. Because the more you go, because if you want to go deep on these things, some YouTubers
There's a whole
are
rabbit hole.
responsible
Yeah.
about the stuff they put out. So if you get the guys like a Joey Swall or someone, they're pretty responsible, right?
Here's
So
the references.
They'll do like references, do follow-ups, and they're finding out stuff like that about her and about this other girl, and even talking to the guy who's in the video. All this good stuff. But most people aren't going to go that far and look into it. They just see, oh, what a creep, what an asshole.
That's it. Yeah. And that's the end of it, right? There's another like I was just going to mention
Maybe
this
I can find it.
because it's I can't remember. I don't think it was a Joey Swole reaction. There was a different one.
Well, later down the road, we're going to have the Warrior Room reaction.
The Warrior Room.
Oh, we
reaction.
do videos called Warrior Room Reaction.
There you go. Right.
Oh, shit. I'm getting hang of this YouTube thing.
It's the
Let's do it.
flip side of what you were just mentioning about like if someone's like baiting you, right? Like oh guys, check this out, whatever. Like and you bait the guy to come in like just for this reaction. So the flip side to it was this video. Like there's a gym. It looked like some kind of a CrossFit gym or something. I don't know. And so this girl, just legit doing her workout, like whatever, right? She goes to do her squat, right? And gets down to the bottom of the squat, gets stuck.
I didn't see this video, but I think it just came out today, didn't it? Like I saw.
No,
Oh, thank you so much.
I saw it on my feed, but I didn't watch it yet.
Maybe on the weekend or something. Like I don't know. There's a few days, right?
Okay, tell me more.
And so she gets stuck in the bottom of the squat. Doesn't know how to bail out of that position, right? So she's literally pinned down, like in a deep squat
And she
position.
doesn't have like no rack.
No, there's no rack, no nothing, right? Like I think
situation.
she was squatting just outside the rack.
If you were prior, okay, go ahead.
And so she started, excuse me.
Because they're feeling
Excuse me,
baby.
and you're seeing people like around or whatever, right? But like nobody's coming, right?
It's just fucking what you.
And it's like, well, that's the thing, right? Because it's just like, okay, so like like now people are gonna think twice, because like if I come over, like now you're gonna think I'm a creep, right? Like,
I'm just happy to say the gyms I go to, I don't see this crazy shit happening.
yeah,
Like I look, because now I look for it, right? And I even look to say, okay, if like I just said 2 seconds ago, if you were to take me or anybody,
Yeah.
like, you can make anyone look like a creep in the gym because
Oh,
we're
yeah.
all looking at each other.
yeah. There's like like whether it's like
Or I can even
Verbal
what if I
reaction?
even make a joke to my buddy and someone takes it and says, look, he doesn't even know that guy, and look what you just said to him.
yeah, it gets taken out of context.
Yeah, the context has to be there. You
Context is
can't,
everything, right?
that's where TikTok's so beautiful. They can put everyone on blast in 20 seconds.
Can we mention Adele?
Mention the Adele story, you told it well. So we're going all over the place.
We're going all over the place. Okay, so on the radio today, right? So like we had the what was it, the Grammys or something that was on the other night.
And this is the first time I heard it too when Jake just told me.
I didn't watch the awards show, but I heard on the radio. Just this afternoon I heard it, and it just kind of drove me nuts because it's just like this is like the world that we live in nowadays, right? So there was
Don't get me started.
Harry Styles, I guess won the award for I
All
don't
I
even
know
know what
is
it
the
was,
leotards.
right? I don't even know what the category.
Leotards. Go ahead.
I don't even know what the
Whatever it
category
was,
was.
bodysuit.
Yeah. I don't even know what the category was, but I suppose based on the way that the reaction is, like I guess like him and Adele were in the same category or something. I don't know. Anyways, when he won the award, and I guess he was up there to accept his award or something, whatever. There's a video clip that shows Adele basically like getting up and leaving. And so now all of a sudden the reaction on like I guess social media and whatever is like, oh my God, Adele stormed off. Like she must be upset that he won.
People are watching right now saying, was he upset?
And it's like, what?
Grammy viewers had a lot to discuss after this year's ceremony, including a moment where it appeared Adele walked out during Harry Styles' acceptance speech for Album of the Year. Now, Harry took home the coveted trophy for his third studio album, Harry's House, beating out Adele, Beyonce, and Lizzo, and many others. Some confused viewers took to Twitter, with one user receiving over 30,000 likes, writing this: Adele said, "I'm out." But not so fast.
And it's like, what the hell? Like whatever. And then like
Jake is
meanwhile,
gonna clear things up. Watch.
on the radio, what they said is, it's like, okay, but hold on a second. There was more footage that was released, right? Because it was just edited to show that one little piece. There was more footage that were released, and what she did is, I forgot which other artist that she went to go sit beside, but basically it's like if she was sitting over there, so Harry's like, accepting his award over there, right? And then like, if this seat was empty, it's like, I want to come sit on this side beside Shaun. right? You know, like so, like you know, they only get the clip for me to move from there to here, you know, like and then you know, like it's edited out, right? But you don't see this like, no, I'm just coming to sit here, and then we're like, hey, yeah, congratulations, Harry, you know, like whatever, right? And it's just like, and people create all this drama.
So she got up.
She just switched seats.
She got up to switch her seat, but as she got up, they just like, oh, before she gets to that seat, let's cut it off.
Let's cut it off
So
there. Look, she stormed off.
She got up and she's leaving.
Yeah. Right? It's just like, oh.
That's where like the media or social media don't just jump to any conclusion.
Like, this can't be the world that we live in,
Like,
right?
well,
like, come on. I don't understand.
let's not go deep, but we live 3 years of something interesting, okay? Let's not go deep on this.
Yeah.
Okay, we don't want to get banned on YouTube. Like I was joking around before, we don't want to get, I'm just getting this YouTube shit started. Let's not get banned. Could you actually get strikes for talking about what I could have said?
Oh, yeah.
But I didn't say it.
That's why I just stayed silent.
JP has no opinion on the matter.
I don't even know.
Well, actually does.
Never even heard of the matter.
So basically, that was a good story.
It's just, you know, people just blow things out of proportion without having the full story or the whole context of things.
And that used to happen in daily life. It's kind of like if you tell a secret to someone or you spread a rumor, that's how rumors get started.
Yep.
How do rumors get started?
Yeah.
They started by
jealous people.
I don't know.
I think it's jealous people, right?
How do rumors get started? I'm gonna put the song in here because that's my new thing now. I'm learning all this stuff on YouTube. Like I know we're gonna put the song in.
How do rumors get started? It started by the jealous people, and they get mad seeing something they had and somebody else is holding. They tell me that temptation is very hard to resist.
How do rumors get started? I'll put the song. But that's how they get started, right? But back in the day, rumors got started by you would tell JP something, JP would tell something. Then by the time it got all the way around the city, broken telephone, it's all of a sudden like, so Shaun's pregnant?
Yeah. He did what to who?
And how's that possible?
Yeah.
Shaun stormed out of what Grammy Awards?
Yeah. Seriously.
Or whatever. I don't even know what the awards were, but Shaun.
Yeah.
But yeah, so now with video and subtitles and editing, you can create anything. They say now you can create like they took. Someone did it as an experiment to make. His name is everyone knows it was Andrew.
I'm gonna say it rhymes with plate.
Because that's how people on YouTube do it too. They say Andrew rhymes with plates. They just one of those fans where I just made. They say, here's the example of how we can make him look bad. They took him out saying all these different words and his mouth. And these guys are good. These guys are good at editing.
Yeah, and then
they had him sitting there saying a whole conversation of something he didn't even say. But if you saw that video, you swear he just said.
Yeah.
They just wanted to show you this is what the media can do if they want.
Yeah.
And that's some scary shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not anywhere near. Like no one gives a shit about me, so it's not gonna happen to me or JP. No offense. But that's the
don't tempt
shit.
people.
Because look at those movies. What the movies do, right? They do CGI. They do all this crazy shit.
They got all that deep fake stuff now too, right?
Because now it's getting more and more accessible. Like the stuff they do is a piece of cake for the graphics, video editor, or whatever. Who's sitting at home just having fun. He's like a 13 or 16 years old or something, and thinks it'll be a funny joke, and he could ruin someone's life just by creating some crazy video of, here's Joe Rogan saying blah blah blah.
Yep.
Put that out there, and it looks like you look at it
legit.
Like, that's him. That's Joe Rogan. Yeah, he said that.
Yep.
We're not gonna look into it any further.
Yep.
And then also it's on Entertainment Tonight. It's on
all over the place.
Whatever, TNZ or whatever, right? Anyways,
That's
this world is wild.
Yeah. I don't know.
Do we have anything cool to talk about? We have a good video to talk about.
Let's talk about the good one.
I don't know. I was thinking to myself, okay, JP, we're gonna play this one video, but I've only got about a minute to say. I swear we talked about 20 minutes.
Oh yeah, easy.
And we do it every time.
Yeah. Camera's gonna cut off on us pretty soon.
Yeah. So let's get the next one out.
Yeah.
And I'll play this one as well. This one's pretty positive. But unfortunately in this world, positive is kind of boring. So people may even find this boring.
Maybe.
I can almost guarantee you it gets nowhere near the likes and views
Yeah.
as some girl baiting a guy
Yeah.
and calling him a creep.
Yeah.
Whereas this is all girls is a really positive motivational thing. I had to look for it.
Yeah.
It wasn't easy to find. Like it wasn't just floating around in my whatever
In your
time.
feed, yeah.
My feed, yeah. Okay, here we go.
70, that's crazy.
It's actually not that impressive.
What?
It's not that impressive.
Yeah, it is.
No.
To me, it is. You know what they say?
What?
They say comparison is the thief of joy. You compare yourself to others and you'll never be happy. So that's impressive weight. Who cares what other people lift?
Comparison. Comparison is the thief of.
And that's a pretty famous
Yeah.
quote, and it makes perfect sense, right?
Yeah.
Like, especially in that case, the scenario was this guy is getting a great compliment. And the first thing he says, oh no, this is not that impressive.
Yeah.
You had to belittle everything.
Yeah.
And she's like, no,
No.
I
yeah.
appreciate it. Because you ask me, 70s is good. like if you compare yourself, like, I shouldn't go to the gym no more. If I don't compare myself to everyone around me,
Yeah.
like that's what I love about weightlifting and the
We're not
gym.
there to compete with each other.
Yeah, maybe before we thought that was it. That's what I love about the gym. We're
Yeah.
all in there improving ourselves, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And there's no place like the gym.
Yeah. And it's all relative to like yourself. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
you know, if you're improving yourself, if that's a good weight for you, you know, like then like.
Like even if he was using 25s, but when he first started, he was using 15s.
Yeah.
Good job, brother.
Exactly.
Good job.
That's it, man. Yeah.
And we gotta respect that, right? So.
Yeah. We gotta pump each other up, like, you know, like there's
Basically, what comes
there's-
especially this crazy ass world we're in, like stuff like,
Yeah.
let's not worry about like calling people out and trying to get views by creating confrontations.
there's
creating
enough
this,
bullshit in the world.
Like, give the guy a fucking, like, man, I see that, I'm like, damn, brother,
Yeah.
I can't do those.
Yeah. There's enough, like, you know, like.
You might be able to back the day, I don't know if you can anymore, but I don't know if today you used to press heavyweight.
Is this guy challenging me right now?
You can definitely press more than me.
You know, but like, yeah, like, I mean, like, it's like, you know, like.
When you
there's-
were younger.
There's too much. There's too much in this world that's like ready to knock us down.
Am I
right?
comparing? I better stop doing that, right?
It's a thief of joy, my friend.
Yeah.
There's too much in this world that's ready to knock us down, right? Like, you know, like it's like, you know, we need to do more to help build each other up. You know, that's part of this.
People are going to stop listening because this is a positive part of the video.
This is a positive part of the
So
video.
people are going to be
right?
like, oh, that's boring.
Right?
I'm just joking. Stay with us.
But I was just gonna mention, like, you know, like it's like that ties into like, you know, like this fitness expo, you know, like that we're planning, right?
Let's change the angle just for variety here.
Yeah.
Like I can see the camera anyways. Let's just do it. What's it look like? How are we looking here? Do I look bigger than you or no? I got still sit. Am I closer to the camera than you are?
Yeah, I'm just
My, next thing you know, you're just gonna see our shirts. Okay, just wait. Got it. Yep. How about my pen?
let me just pump up a little bit first.
Back in the day, I swear I probably would have done that, right? I probably, because I remember when I do like, because videotaping clips and all stuff wasn't a big deal when we were younger a long time ago.
Yeah.
So anytime you did into a video thing, it was more of a production.
That's
We'd
it.
like, okay, we're gonna tape, but just wait. I literally would bring like, because I would do like, back in the day, like shit, like I thought I was a model or something, but I've done a few little fitness photo shoots, right? But you'd bring the weights, you'd pump up,
Oh yeah.
everything, get a fake tan, everything. It was a big production.
Oh, yeah.
And then, okay, now you can take a picture of me.
Yeah.
Like this is all natural.
At this angle with this lighting.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
Yeah.
because you get some of the pictures, you're like, go through and no, that doesn't look good. Oh shit, no.
Yeah.
That one.
That's the one.
It's kind of like on Instagram when people post their life or their progress pictures or
Yeah.
or just pictures of themselves.
And
They
filter it to
went
the
through
point.
100 different pictures.
Oh, yeah.
They picked the best one, and then on top of that, they filtered it.
Yeah.
And then they cropped out what they didn't like about it.
And then if you know them in real life, then you realize like they didn't even look like that.
Well, they look at that in their best light.
Yeah. Right.
And that's kind of what we always do. We put our best light out for
There
it.
you go. Right.
Anyways, yeah.
Yeah.
So what was I saying? You were saying in a positive, because I'd say it was getting positive.
Yeah. The
We were
positive.
going to bring up the positive announcement that we'll make a small
the
announcement.
fitness expo.
Yes.
Right. Building each other up. That's what it was.
That was the theme. That was kind of more your theme. Like, it's coming soon.
Yep.
More info.
Yeah.
The Vaughan Fitness Expo.
Oh shit.
It's coming. JP's all pumped and already getting the word out. So if you want to know more information or you want to get a booth or anything at the Fitness Expo, DM one of us.
Holla.
Or I'll put my email here or whatever. You can talk to either one of us.
Yep.
So it's the Vaughan Fitness Expo. It's coming soon.
Yep. Gonna have some big announcements.
Can you
pretty
do a
soon.
voice coming soon, like a cinematic voice?
Soon.
Try one more time.
I don't even know if it's loud enough.
No, do it louder.
Coming soon. No, I can't do it loud. Like it's weird.
Coming soon to Vaughan, Ontario.
That's gonna be the new Workout Warrior voice. Dun, dun, dun. In a world where everything fell apart.
That's good. Continue with that and announce
There we go.
Yeah, so the
Vaughan Expo is coming soon. Now we're getting carried away.
Now that was good.
Yeah.
So yeah, so if you want to get, because we're gonna have booths, we're gonna have a DJ, we're gonna have events, we're gonna have more than just bodybuilding shows. We're gonna have more live competition. So
All kinds of action going on.
So if you have any crazy ideas that you think would be awesome at a trade show or a fitness trade show, let us know. Contact us with your ideas or comment below. Like, what should we bring? What is lacking?
Once upon a time
In the fitness industry.
Here's one of the things that, like, we spoke about previously.
Because JP's big thing, I'll let you go with that, don't forget.
Yeah.
JP's big thing is always vibe, and I said, you know what?
Yeah.
That is so freaking true. I want you to, as soon as you walk through
the energy.
the energy's vibe. It's almost like anything I promote from now on, if you walk into that situation and you don't feel pumped or happy or excited, or if there's no, then we suck.
Yeah.
So, happiness from here.
Let's go.
Let's
Right?
go.